What a game. Holmberg scores. He's back in the lineup. He scores like literally the first shot on net for the Toronto Maple Leafs, beating Igor Shesterkin, who has a 1.99 goals against average in however many games against the Maple Leafs. I think on the broadcast they had him in like fourth with goalies who had a minimum of 100 games. He's a 925 save percentage in his last 4 years. What? Um, And then you know what? I love this game. It was back and forth. There was turnovers by both teams. There was times where the puck was stuck in the Leaf zone, especially that Hedel, Lafreniere, Kako line, the line that two of the three players everyone's saying is going to be traded. Though, damn, they play really well. They hemmed Tavares' line in there for ages. Anytime Morgan Riley was out there, anytime Justin Hall was, because Justin Hall was kind of like Connor Timmins the last game where he held the puck a little bit too long a few times, but hey, they won. I'm not going to critique too much. Our goalie played really well. Samsonov played really well. Anyway, Hedel does score 2 goals to give the Rangers 1-1 tie and then the 2-1 lead. And it stays that way. There are chances for both teams. Shesterkin has to make some big saves. Samsonov definitely has to make some big saves. There were some penalties that happened, like Liljegren's over the glass penalty where there was not real much pressure and he just kind of looks skyward, but the Leafs kill it. And then with about 4.5 minutes left, William Nylander gets his 400th point as a Maple Leaf, 8th fastest all time. So this year they showed up. It was like Tavares has his 400th goal. Matthews and Marner both 500 point. Nylander 400 point just this season alone. Milestone. But he throws it on net. Tavares deflects it. I thought he just smacked it out of the air with his hand. It drops. Liljegren sneaks in there. I think it was we were behind Zibanejad. He scores to make it 2-2. Then with like 20 seconds to go, Panarin almost scores because Kerfoot pulls I'm not going to name names, but a guy I used to play hockey with where the puck would come to his wing and he'd always throw it back or go back into his own zone and lose the puck. He threw it back and then it buggered up Liljegren and then Zibanejad throws it on net. Panarin gets a tip on it. Samsonov's there to make the save. And then John Tavares with 1 second left rings the crossbar. This game could have finished in regulation for the Leafs. Before that, Austin Matthews had a chance. Jarnkrok had a chance. Bunting had a chance. And obviously the Panarin, then Tavares. Then we go into overtime, and it's Kampf, Marner, and Liljegren to start. And I'm like, yes, I love it. Kampf even stays on for a little bit. He wins the draw while he ties up his man, and Mitch Marner wins the draw, and he brings it back to Liljegren. Liljegren, was it Liljegren? It had to be Liljegren. I think it was Liljegren. God, it was just such an amazing goal. Drops to Mitch Marner. He makes his way in. It's biding his time. Kampf is in the offensive zone. He goes off. Matthews is coming on. Panarin's kind of following Marner and then leaves him. And then Zibanejad was like an NPC character and just didn't move. Like your buddy when you're playing ECHL. EASHL. Not ECHL. EASHL. When he, controller dies, you just stand there like, That was Zibanejad. And Mitch Marner's like, I guess I'm going to go around you. And then Fox doesn't have enough time, so he throws his stick down, and Mitch Marner just allows the puck to go through the triangle of Fox's stick around Shesterkin, around his glove, just tucks it in there, kind of like what Willie did the other day. And Leafs win 3-2 in overtime. The Leafs actually win in overtime, and I could get behind a Rangers Maple Leafs conference final. I could. Yes, I'm picking conference final. I can get behind it. That would be damn good. Also, I listen to SDP and Steve Dangle podcast, and Jesse Blake, screw you, picking the Rangers. Yeah, at times it looked like that was going to happen. Chris Kreider missed a wide open net, and it was like he was playing like rec hockey, and it happened. He looked down, like Panarin just fed him right to him. It was just a tap, and he put it back through Samsonov, not even close to the net. He was like he cleared it, and head goes down. And he kind of just skates up like, what the hell's going on? He was in his own little world for a little bit in that power play. That's the Liljegren over the glass penalty in the third. You got to get breaks sometimes. New York Rangers got a few breaks. They got a break with the Tavares crossbar at the end of the end of regulation to at least get a point. Leafs get that break. They come back. They tie it up. They win it in OT. It's great. It's great to see Holmberg back. Samsonov is definitely the number one. At one point in the third period, William Nylander was out there with Marner and Matthews. And then he was out there with Tavares. And Yarncroke, then he was out there with Engvall, and honestly, I swear to God, he was playing every other shift, and I'm like, yes, he's amazing. Please do. Uh, how's he not an all-star? I should just make the title Willie the All-Star again. Anyway, the Leafs win 3-2 in overtime. Oh my God, they won in overtime against New York Rangers. This makes that whole Montreal game feel a little bit better, even though, God, I can't believe they lost to Montreal. Comment down below your thoughts on the game. I'm just excited. I can't even break it really down. I already have summarized it, I guess. Yeah, comment down below your thoughts on the game. Go Leafs, go. Couple more, then All-Star break. God, I love hockey, especially when we win.